What's up, guys? So recently in a video I shared that if you are a beginner, perhaps the easiest way to get into business is to build a personal brand. And that's a lesson that I've learned over the years, right? Over the time that I've been playing in the game of business and kind of doing side hustles on the side, working in businesses, helping grow businesses. And in a lot of ways I'm all about growth, right? Like in my professional life I've been in marketing and now sales, and that's all about growth, growing things. So growth is really important to me, and just that idea of growing businesses. But if you're a beginner, beginners are often stuck because you actually don't know what's gonna work. And the easiest method I've discovered, I've found, is to actually build a personal brand. And if you can build a business that's based on a personal brand, a side hustle based on a personal brand, that's gonna be generally the easiest way as a beginner to get into business. Now, realize that easiest often doesn't mean fastest. That's true here as well. The easiest way to build a business is generally not the fastest. That's just not how it's a trade-off. There are some really fast ways to build a business where you can have $1 million business like 30 days from now, but those ways are extremely hard uh, and extremely tough, and a beginner can't do them. Even if they try, they will get nowhere. um, that's just how it is. Even after a year of trying those methods, a beginner will be nowhere. Well, even after 5 years, because you're just trying to do something. It's like trying to move, um, what's that tallest mountain in the world? It's like trying to move Mount Everest when you're a beginner. Like, your skills are nowhere near. Even after 10 years of trying, you're still not gonna be able to do it. But a guy like Elon Musk, a guy like Jeff Bezos, they're at like the top level of skill. So you could start a business today, and in 30 days from now you could have $1 million business. But that's because he's using like decades of skills at the top of business. Like, he knows exactly what he's gotta do. He knows exactly which markets he's gotta go talk, pitch a product to, and he knows exactly which types of VCs he's gotta convince. That would take just a phone call to convince them to put down 5 million. So before he even starts the $1 million business, now he's got 5 million. Because they hear the idea, they're like, this guy knows what he's talking about, and they are just the right kinds of people. Like, he knows. These are things where if you and I would be knocking on those VCs doors, we'd spend 5 years and we wouldn't collect a single cent from these guys because we just don't know enough, right? So, beginner, the easiest part for you to start a business is gonna be to build a personal brand. And generally, what you want to do is you want to do it as a side hustle. And the side hustles that work really well with this, with building a personal brand, are selling an e-commerce product. You can even do it drop shipped if you like. That way it's super cheap. You don't have to spend money out of pocket for inventory. Also selling a SaaS, software as a service. But in this case, you need to be a technical person, like a software developer. Otherwise, you won't be able to pull it off. The third side hustle that works well with a personal brand is selling an info product. So that's the lay of the land, something that a lot of beginners, myself included, I didn't realize this. When I began in the world of business so many years ago, I didn't know none of this. So I'm just passing this along. And if you need some resources to help you with building your side hustle, check out my free resources. The links will be in the description.